What's going on, guys? We're back with another video, and today we are continuing our project on making a super cool website using a Flask server serving some HTML to the client and having some basic backend functionality. And for this video, we're actually going all in on the front end, and I'm going to humbly show you how I would go about styling the website. And I'll leave the disclaimer that I'm super bad at design and I don't particularly enjoy it either. So I believe a lot of you making your own projects will make a lot more beautiful websites than I. But I'll begin with showing you a project that I've done a lot of different front-end projects, but this is a front-end project that I've done where where you have just a basic calculator for calculating evaluating properties. And so this is just some inspiration. And when I did that type of project, I used basic UI components that were already done by someone else. Someone else already did a nice button component or a slide or a dialogue or a table or things like that. But I only used them to my particular use case, and that's how I think most people make their websites. So with that is from the angle that I'm coming in, but you can make awesome, really cool websites just using the CSS here, and you don't have to import a bunch of libraries, but that's how I do it because I'm lazy and have a bad sense for both CSS, cascading style sheets, and how to make these cool websites. So with that said, I'll actually show you how I would go about styling this web page. And I'll say that you should not you don't have to do it this way. This is the way I do it, and I recommend it in a AI-driven development age. This is the thing that I'm saying like this. Okay, so I know there's one thing that helps AI-driven development, in my opinion, is this Tailwind CSS. So CSS is cascading style sheets, and there's one thing where you can have your Tailwind classes, or basically Tailwind styling, in the class component of each HTML element. So instead of having your styling here and your HTML here, you can have them in the same components. So I'll show you how it works. This is what I use and what I think is easiest to use if you're using some type of AI assistance. So I'll just press get started. I won't download any command line interfaces or anything. I'm using no frameworks. I'm using the CDN here. I'll just copy the script tag that they're saying to copy, and I'll just copy this this Hello World title. I'll remove my old style tag, and I'll update the browser here. So as you can see, I have this big title, Hello World, with the font bold and being underlined. So this is slightly intuitive kind of text where you can make like text red 500, and the text will be become red because 500 is one of the variants of if you do text color Tailwind CSS. You can look up that you have a bunch of different colors, like text slate, text gray, text. You can see how would they look here, and here's the text red somewhere, yeah. And you can see it just gives you some RGB value that's going into the actual CSS. But since I'm super bad at CSS, I use this, and since I'm super bad at styling, I just went to Chatgpt, and I pasted my website, because this is just the front-end integration. So I just pasted my website, and I said, so please make it look professional. Use Tailwind CSS, because that's what I make, because then it can just use one file. It doesn't have to give you a CSS file and a HTML file. This can be in the same thing. So it's made a lot of, so I asked it like this, please make it, and I pasted this code that I have here with like some Tailwind CSS and stuff. And I also included a photo of Jeff Bezos, and I said make a carousel of images looking really good and stuff like that. But you can have your own prompt, and then I just get the raw HTML with all the classes, and they've even written some simple JavaScript script to make the carousel actually work. But what I did is I just copied it into my HTML, and I refresh the website, and I get this. I mean, I don't think it's that cool, but I think it looks okay. But then you can add like, please add a nice looking nav bar. So here, let's just have a nav bar as well. So I'll just copy the nav component and add it at the top here, like they seem to say. So they have some links. They have a link to the button, the footer. You have some mobile version, and So ChatGPT is quite good at making these styles. So these are like, you can see these are the styles. This makes this background blue, and it gives some padding and stuff like that. But in my opinion, you can choose how much focus you want to make at styling your websites. But I take a lot of inspiration from already prior work, or from like resources online or ChatGPT or something like that. So let's just paste this and draw. How do you say? Look at that, you can say. It's made a nav bar. So, and you can press the buttons, it appears like so. These are linked. So this is how I style my websites. You can add input components, like an input field here. Like let's add an input for like text, type text, and like say enter your name. I guess it's like this. Enter your name. How do you? And you can. Oh wait, this is in the script tag. Sorry. So this should not be in the script tag. It should be like somewhere here. Let's say the main content, like here. You can add an input tag. You can ask ChatGPT to style it. You can style it yourself. Like let's say you can look up all the styles. You can look through some examples of good input tags. But this is how I style my websites, and you are free to do it however you like. And thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video.